sound after everything that you have been through.
I can't believe it still. Coming down that straight, is what I dreamed of, but I like the last 100, I was still so afraid I was going to lose it, and it just did not feel real, but...
Coming around the glass curve, though, did you feel like, hey, no one is going to pass me? I feel good enough to do this right now?
Yeah, I mean, with 400 to go, I've run with Morgan enough, and I kind of took a peek up at the board, and I saw that, we weren't far ahead, but we had daylight, and I felt strong enough where I knew it was just me and him, and as that last 200, you stay on the shoulder and you hold it, and that's, my dad has taught me that for 10 years now, and then just 100 to go, all you got, and sitting on the shoulder, I knew I had another gear, and I really thought that was going to be enough.
To be the first Wisconsin guy since Solinsky to win the 5,000?
Since Morgan.
Oh, Morgan.
Just 2 years ago.
Okay, all right.
But we've got a tradition.
Morgan and Solinsky, but to be there with those guys, what does that mean to you? You probably worn this jersey more than anybody has, right? Oh,
it means so much. And I saw Solinsky on my victory lap, and we in the locker room, there's a wall with a picture of all the NCAA champions. My dad's there, Solinsky's there, Morgan's there, and it's just I look at that every day after my run and I roll out, and I was kind of thinking about that before this weekend. If I win, I would be up there, and it happened. It just does not feel real, but
as soon as you kind of got over it, you saw your mom taking pictures of the side of it. What did that moment mean to go over and get
it meant so much. I mean, this is why she gets the media pass, so she can be the first one to give me a hug. It was worth it.
I bet you got some good shots too.
She was probably too nervous. Yeah. But
you were just pretty disappointed last year, right? Can you contrast those feelings, the way that last year ended and this one, and how motivating was it?
Yeah, I mean, last year too, because the past couple of years, just with my eligibility and with kind of the uncertainty of my medical redshirts and the COVID redshirt, I kind of didn't know if I would be back, and I thought there was a chance that I would end it all with a fall and disappointment, and after last year, I cried all night, and then I was so glad to be able to come out here this spring and kind of get back on this track, run a good race, kind of erase that memory, and then this one is just. I knew that I was ready, and I just stopped thinking about it. I knew I didn't have to worry about it anymore. But I made sure to stay out of the back.
What was the biggest thing you had to overcome during your college career to get here?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was, I came out of high school with huge goals, and then I really, for a while, thought that those would never happen. Just with, my injuries, and I was getting to the end of my career, and then COVID, and I just thought I would never get the chance, and just to start to believe again, because there was a while where I didn't win a race for a long time, and so to kind of get that confidence that I could win races again, and all last spring I think I was second, maybe 5 races in a row, and so to get the confidence to win races, and this spring I started winning again, and now I have the confidence to win, and I think to get that back was the hardest thing.
To be the kid who grew up in Madison, whose father was a legend at Wisconsin. This moment must just be absolutely mind blowing, right?
Yeah, I mean, Madison's my hometown. I've wanted to be a Badger ever since, I learned that my dad was, which is as early as I can remember, and I mean, just to spend as long as I did at Wisconsin, and I mean, this is the last race, repping Wisconsin. It just means the world to me.
When you decided to come back for your 7th year this year, did you think that this is how it could end? Is this a realistic goal for you?
It was a goal, but yeah, I don't know if it was realistic, honestly. It's because even at the start of this last year, it was still, I needed to get the confidence to win race and put myself in it. And I even feel like I struggled with that indoors. I closed really well, but I didn't put myself there with the last lap to win, and so. Yeah, I don't think I believed until kind of the end of this outdoor season. And then I think after indoors, I said, I think I can do this. And then I think it became real this spring. And then it was, it was the focus.
And have you done anything to stay healthy or to, any changes this year that's allowed you to just keep consistent?
Yeah, I mean, I think the difference is I've been healthy for 2.5 years straight now, and that's the difference. I think to do that, I think it's just experience. It's like it's no one thing, but it's like this indoor season, for example. I feel like for a lot of springs in a row, like around March, April, I kind of had a knee issue pop up, and this February I had the knee thing pop up. But this time, thanks to my girlfriend, I talked to her. She's like, I had to miss a race, but she was like, Olin, just take 4 days off. You're gonna be fine. Took 4 days off. I was fine. Missed no fitness, and I've been healthy the rest of the funny thing is actually I had a bit of a calf issue this week, but I feel like every time before a championship race, if I have a little something go wrong, that's always when I race the best. So yeah, I mean, I had a small issue, but it's like those pop up, and it's about, they're always going to pop up, but it's about knowing how to deal with them, and I know how to deal with them now.
What's your plans now that you're leaving Wisconsin, or you leaving the university at least?
Yeah, I'm going to keep running. I'm going to run professionally. I have no idea what that's going to look like. I've definitely been talking to people, and I have options, and I mean, I definitely have options now, but always the focus is, I win this race, and then I figure it out from there. And so, yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a crazy week.
Congratulations.
Thank you all.
This is a rough year for Wisconsin of the team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing her bracelet in her memory. It's been a hard spring for us. Yeah, and I guess just like, I mean, the takeaway I think for the team is, at least, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's been a lot of support throughout the team, and I really appreciate that from everyone. And it's just, yeah, it's one of those things that you never expect to happen, and it's been tough, but yeah, we've gotten through, and I appreciate how much support we've had from our coaches and just, yeah, from the teammates. And
Thank you.